Welcome to another RuneScape video today. Today, I decided that I was going to do 1000 Mutated Jadinkos to see what kind of drops I would get from them. Now, they are a level 96 creature that are in the Mutated Jadinko lair just to the east of Shiloh Village. They require 86 Slayer to kill. They're pretty weak to stab weapons, so I would recommend bringing them as you will put them down a lot faster. I'm running some tier 70, tier 80 type gear, and I also have the Mask of Vines that allows me to teleport directly to them and also keep track of my kill count. That way I don't forget and we know when I hit 1,000. Now, while you're here in the lair, you will gain favor as you kill them, which you can then turn in at this offering stone just by the Jadinko queen here. And it allows you to get drops that they give you, so you'll get food or you can get seeds and stuff like that. So you can make a little bit of extra cash if you take the time once your favor points are full to redeem them and just get a little bit of extra stuff to sell. These guys should be a pretty solid moneymaker, just given the fact that they do drop a lot of seeds and a lot of herbs. Now, the seed prices are through the roof right now, with the drop table being changed of the new boss or whatever it is. Seed prices are through the roof, so if you have seeds, I would recommend now is the time to kill them and kill these guys, or go kill Aqua Knights as they drop a ton of seeds. And yeah, you can make a killing right now. Some decent cash just out of the seeds. But yeah, anyways, moving forward, so we killed a bit here and, we made around 300k, which isn't too bad for the first 100, 300k is not terrible. Definitely could be better, nothing too crazy. They do drop the Juju teleport, potion bags, but I don't bother picking them up. They're like 3k a piece, but then I'm just wasting an inventory spot, versus having like a bunch of seeds or herbs, so I didn't bother picking those up at all. I'm not too concerned about them. But yeah, anyways, double XP just ended here. I started filming this after double XP weekend. I devoted most of my time to working on skills rather than content, and I got 99 crafting out of the way, I got 99 smithing out of the way, 99 fire making, and I started working towards 99 magic and prayer, since I have them both at like 95, 96. But yeah, I got a couple 99s in, which was nice. I had some bonus XP from Treasure Hunter. I had a couple 100 mil, so I was able to buy some bonds and redeem those for keys. So that allowed me to get a little more XP out of the double XP weekend, and also just being at the GE training skills, like everyone's dropping portables, tons of pulse cores. It was a great time if you're in World 4 or something, example, like there was always people dropping that stuff left, right, and center, so you're always getting a ton of XP, which was wicked. So right now we've hit about the 300 kill mark, which isn't too bad. We're getting there, we're a fraction of the way. So 300 of them, moving forward to 500 here. Kind of a bit of a loss here, because from the first 100 kills we made 300k, and then it took 200 kills to make another 300k, and now we're at 500 kills. So I'm going to take all this and I'm going to go sell it at the GE. I'm just going to mark it down, get rid of it, sell it, just because seed prices and herb prices are just so random and out of the blue and crazy right now due to all those things. So I'm going to sell all of it, see what we can make, and this is just a halfway point. I'll sell this first 500 loot, and then I'll sell the rest at the end as well. And then just thinking back on the double XP weekend again, I actually had a guy at the GE giving away bonds. He gave me a bond and like 5 other people bonds. So I went and gave away 10 mil to a couple people. 10 mil is a lot when you think about it. It takes a little bit to earn from Slayer, a good couple hours of work put in, right? So, it was nice to give a little back to the community, spread some good karma, None of that scammy nonsense, of course, around here, none of that. But anyways, we're going to start selling our stuff here, see how much we can make. Again, prices, I don't know how accurate they're going to be because everything is just so messed up right now. But I'm sure that it's still going to be worth a good fraction of it at least. So we'll probably make some good coin off of all this stuff. Oh yeah, the logs are going to be a good one, that's for sure. Alright, not a bad first chunk of change. 400k, I'll take that. Not a bad start. Although, to be fair, it was a good probably 3 hours or so, so I'm hoping that number jumps up a fair bit, because otherwise these guys might not be worth your time at all. I put 3 hours in, so however much we get right now, that was about 500 kills. So we're going to see what the total is, and hopefully it was worth my time. If not, whatever, not a big deal. I don't really need money, but I am trying to figure out which creature is the best. So I want to get this done and move on to the next one. I'm really glad these guys are out of the way. They were kind of boring, to be honest. Not the most exciting thing to kill. I've been kind of debating on what I want to do next. I think I might do like yellow strike worms or something, because I have the mask, so I can force tasks to the Slayer Masters, which is nice. Good way to get your Slayer level up. If you get a mask and you get one that's like Aqua Knights or something, then you'll have a good way to farm Slayer XP. Also, if you're new to Slayer, it is definitely well worth your time to do it. You know, at first you're gonna get like low level creatures, and you know, you're gonna get the walking hands and things like that, the things on the lower levels of the Slayer tower. But once you kind of grind through the first bit of Slayer and get it up there, like even Bloodvelds, you'll get some good drops. You'll start making some decent cash, and they don't even need that high of a Slayer level, really. And I mean, moving forwards, like once you get to Gargoyles or Aqua Knights or Curasks or Dark Beasts, like you're making some good coin right there. That's some stable income. Even Gargoyles, I think they require level 75, and Aqua Knights are like 78 or 79 Slayer. And you know, they drop a ton of stuff. Definitely recommend checking out. That's what I used to make money off of, was them. And then after that, I think I moved on to Abyssal Demons because I got the Mask of the Abyss. Back in the day, I invested some money in Treasure Hunter, and at the time, they had like all the creature masks out. So I have teleports to a lot of the Slayer creatures, which helps me out a ton with making this content, and also for myself for Slayer tasks and things like that. So they were definitely worth having that, excuse me. I'm glad I put the money in. I think it was probably a couple $100, and this was probably like 5 years ago or more. Like I said in a previous video, I'm just a returning player now at this point, you know. There's so much new to me. I don't even understand God Wars Dungeons 2. I haven't been there. There's so much to RuneScape. Like, I haven't even been to Prif yet. I've done majority of the quest line. I think I just need to do one more quest to get to Prif, and then I'm there. Because I've never even been there, and I really want to. It seems cool. There's just so much in the membership side of RuneScape that you don't get to see unless you do the quests and stuff, you know. So I really want to get to be able to explore more of it and get access to all of it. I'm in a clan now, so they're kind of helping educate me, and there's just so much to take in, but I'm looking forward to it. I really want to start doing bossing as well, try and make some good gold, you know, figure out which one of them would be the best worth your time, and kind of go from there once I kind of burn through a lot of the basic mobs. Now, this is only the 4th video or so we still have a lot to burn through. I'm probably going to start doing some low level things next, just because I've done like Black Demons and Abyssal Demons and Curasks so far, and now these guys, of course. So I think I might do like the hands, or maybe Bloodveld, something like that, or maybe something super low on the totem pole, just to see kind of what really low level Slayer we can make, money wise and XP wise. We'll see. I think I might do that. I'll go through the list and pick, and hopefully the loot is good. And also, if you were to take the time to make some extra cash here, these bolas, excellent source of extra cash. 800 per one. If you got the fletching level, which I believe was 87, you're making some good money. 800, and I got enough for like to make 1,000 of them. If it requires 2 of those and then 1 of the vines, yeah, I can make like 1,000 of them. Let's just say that's probably another mil, maybe like 1.2 mil to add on top if you were to sit there and actually fletch all those. So an instance where fletching actually comes in quite handy is right here for sure. You just did your Slayer task, you know, you farmed them, you got some good XP, you got some decent drops, and now you can fletch all these and get some good both fletching XP and also make some good money as well. So not a bad option, something to consider if you have a fletching level that's higher. You can make some good cash. Of course, it will take a bit of time, but to make a quick mill, you know, not too shabby at all. Also, just to mention, I don't know how many of you guys were affected by this, but like the RuneScape servers were down big time like the last 2 days. I know that they're back up and working now, and people are still reporting to have troubles with like logging in, getting in, and then they can't get back in when they log out or hop worlds or whatever. But personally, I haven't really had much for issues. Of course, I did during the main outage, but since this morning or even kind of yesterday evening, I haven't really had much trouble with logging in, which is nice. I wonder if they're going to compensate us for that. That would be kind of cool. I mean, personally, I don't really care, but it would be nice for some other players if they compensated in gold, or, you know, gave the membership time added on to players if they lost a day or two and they needed that day to make a bond. You know, it's kind of unfair. So maybe they'll do something for the players. So that would be ideal. Oh, selling all this takes so long, and I never know what to put it for because the prices are so outrageous. Just get rid of it. You know what? 1 GP per, good enough, bro. Well, finally getting to the end of this. Selling all this was such a pain. Sorry, I don't know what to sell everything for because the prices are just so messed up. But you know what? Finally gone. And hey, you know what? Judging by the number down there, we made some pretty good coin. You know, not the best money making in the world, that's for sure. You know, if we had done the bolas, you could add another mil, maybe 1.2 mil to it. So if you put in a little bit of extra work, maybe a different story. But I put in about probably 5 hours of my time and only made about 3 mil. So not really worth it in my opinion. I would choose a different creature. Yeah, definitely don't do this, I guess. It wasn't really worth it. If a couple mil is to you, then fantastic. But I don't think these guys are worth your time at all. So now I can transform into this thanks to the cool mask I have, which is neat. But I'm going to move on to the next creature and see what's better. So far, Kurasks are still the best. By far, 100% they're the best value. And we're going to see. I thought Black Demons would be better, but Kurasks are in the lead so far. And yeah, 2.7 mil, basically 2.8. Not terrible, not the greatest. Definitely not worth about 4 or 5 hours of my life. So on to the next.